Okay, today we're going to paint this swan swimming in the water with the backlight. Enjoying art as a global artist community. I want to welcome you to join us today. Let's start this painting. Let's first take a look at the compositions. I'm thinking about the motion of the bird coming from here all the way coming to this side. So I'm going to put the bird right over here. Also, I'm going to include a beautiful reflection. So this is the bird. The reflection would be here, right at the front. Okay, that looks very good. We don't have to draw those small details like the eye. Those, we can do that a little bit later when we get to that time. First, taking care of the bigger composition, the bigger area. We're going to use the masking. First, we're going to prepare the brush using the soap bar. Making sure you get a very saturated soap inside the brush. It's very good. That's good. Now we're going to start masking the whole shape of the bird and press the light track. Okay, let's take a look. Start from the head. Let's look again. Look at the reference. Okay, do a little bit faster. Looking at the edge over here, like this. It's good. So getting a very good brush is very important. This brush is not expensive, but it's a good brush for what we need. I'm going to connect that in here. This is pretty good. And the front over here, I'm going to have a very thin line over here in the front, right here. Here you go. And that's good. Alright, now we finished masking. Okay, the masking fluid is already dried. Now I'm going to start a painting. I only use these two brushes. The regular viewers of this channel already know where to get these two brushes. Just take a look at the link up over here. Okay, let's start from the background. I'm going to start from the top over here. I'm using this green shade blue color. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to have a make it a little bit, add a little red color. So make it a little bit more gray color. Here we go. Okay, this is good. Now I'm going to have a little bit water mix into it and start from the top over here. Here you go. This large brush really worked really well by applied the color to the big shape much faster and also more evenly. Now I'm going to change the water, change the color. Now I'm going to start have some really soft, just the water soften the edge over here, just a little bit soften it because it is very distant. Want it to look like very far away. I'm gonna get a little bit red color and have a little bit yellow mix into it. Just take the color from the edge, a little bit like that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have a little bit more yellow. Here we go. And I'm gonna have it coming down over here. Now star coming down a little bit more, and then turn it into a little bit more blue. Now come back with a little blue. Now look a little bit great. Now here we go. Now we're gonna come all from here to left to the right. Okay. take a look at how the color change. I'm gonna have a little bit more of this kind of purple gray color. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get a little red shade blue color as well. Okay, like that. From left to the right. Here we go, from left to the right. And now take a look. The front over here, I'm gonna have a little color, a little bit brighter. I'm gonna have a little bit blue color at the front. Can change the color a little bit, like that. Okay, I think the color looks very nice. Now I'm going to remove a little color at the front over here. That's good, like that. Now I'm gonna let it dry. The paper already dried, and now I'm gonna come back to do some lifting, some adjustment. The top over here, for example, I'm gonna soften that. I'm gonna make that texture a little bit more, a little bit subtle. Okay. Use this large brush. Can take care of the large relationship very fast and easy. Okay, that's good. And because of this brush is soft enough and it won't lift up the masking fluid. Alright, now I'm gonna let this dry again. And now I'm gonna start using this calligraphy brush. Now I'm just going to start adding some line, some details in the background. I'm gonna take this a little gray color. Okay, take a look at the front over here, like that. Here you go, from here all the way coming up, like that. See, very easy, very control. That's very good. Alright, that whole paper already dried. Now I'm gonna use my hand, my finger, just to remove the masking fluid. So when you did if you did a better masking work, and then when you're doing the painting, it will be more pleasant and easier. Making sure all the masking of the paper. That's good. Now we're going to start painting into the main object. Let's start from the most beautiful area, which is the wings here. It has a little bit more of the Windsor blue red shade. I'm going to put that color right here. Ooh, look at that. Very bright and beautiful. I'm going to start over here. Here you go. I'm going to come in on this side. If you don't have Windsor Blue red shade, it's the same color, very similar. If you use their French ultramarine. Okay, that's good. Right over there. Now I'm going to use the water to soften it and coming all the way to the neck here. Okay, that's beautiful. Now I'm going to just use just the water. Here you go. I'm going to have it coming down a little bit later and back over here as well as over here. We don't need that much color, so I'm going to let go some color, just a little bit, some water, and I'm going to change some other colors. You can see that the color has been changing to a little bit red. And here you go. Now first, I'm going to continue over here, have some texture. I see that that's beautiful. Suggesting that's the shape of the wing, and have the feather like that. It's very easy and simple. So coming down over here and a little bit softer at the bottom over here. Okay, I'm gonna have this a little bit softer. I'm gonna change the color, coming a little bit more and more as the orange color down over here. Okay, now I'm going to add some yellow color, and here you go. Have a little red. Too much, so get a little bit more yellow, like that. There's a little yellow color. Beautiful. Now I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, also a little bit color over there too. That's very nice. Now I'm going to have a little bit blue color in the top over here, like that. And that's between the two colors, making it very beautiful transition. It's a little bit like that. Here we go. Now make sure to keep enough white color. Now that's good. Keep that little white color like that, and a little bit lift up a little color for the shape, the subtle, the details on the back. Okay, like that. This is good. I'm going to continue having a little bit green shade, blue color contact from here, and coming to the back, to the bottom, and then coming up to the top. I'm going to take care of that a little bit later. Okay, now look at the color. It's so beautiful between the two blue color. I'm going to have the Windsor Blue red shade on the edge over here. Make it wet into wet. It's very soft, and that's good, like that. Okay, we'll come back with draw the detail a little bit later. Yeah. Now, they have a little bit brownish color. I'm going to take this color and at the bottom over here, like that. Here we go. Here we go. Now I'm going to have see a little bit those details, the feather, and this is good. Alright, I'm going to have a little bit lighter, just like that. You can turn around the brush. This brush is very good at coming back to the original shape automatically. And that is the very difference between the brush that we use and the brush available out there. So you don't have to use exactly the same brush that I'm using, but I just want to show it to you that if you have a brush looks similar, like also with the hair like this, but if you this is not enjoyingart brush, like take a look. If you have it turn, let's go, put the brush down and start moving, and it will stay open and stay like this curve, doesn't really come back, right? I'm gonna show it to you one more time, like this. Now when you have the paint, and you have to roll around or have to come back to refix the tip in order to continue use. So this is like I have no spring back, and the brush we're using and automatically come back to the original shape. You see that immediately. So this is very big difference. There's a good quality brush. Now let's continue and yeah, take a look with this a little bit red. That's good. Now look at the bottom over here, a little bit darker because this is the shadow. Now I'm gonna going all the way down into the reflection. It's very much the same similar color. Here we go. Here we go, like that, and connect that over here. Here we go, like that. Here we go. Now I'm going to change that to a little bit blue color. The Windsor blue red shade. Here you go. Now I'm going to have it from the left to the right and make it look more as moving as the movement of the ripple. Okay, in the middle over here I have a little light shape too. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. That's okay. Alright, now I'm gonna continue with the reflection. I have a lot of blue color like this. And then on the other side, have a little bit more of the brown color. Okay, have a little red, mix into this, get a little yellow. That's very simple. Our mixing system is just as simple as 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now take a look how much white edge I'm going to keep. Have a little bit texture in the top over here. Okay, like that. Keep going. Here you go. I'm going to have a little bit lighter on the edge. Now I'm going to put this color here first. I'm going to start make the color a little bit softer on the neck. Okay, like that, the top. And I'm going to top over here a little bit higher. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to quickly add a little water to the brush. Now I'm going to, here we go. Now, even let it go a little bit more, I'm going to have a little bit more yellow color mixed into it. Like here we go. I'm going to see the edge over here coming down like this. A little bit more lighter. Okay, here we go. Now I have to be sensitive with the color. Okay, on this side. If you don't see it, screen your eye. You can see a little bit easier. And also a little bit more of this color also on the bottom over here too. Okay, that's good. Like that. Okay. Take a look. That's good. Coming down over here. I'm going to stop. And now I'm going to have a little bit blue color. Get a little bit more blue. And the front over here have a little bit more blue. I start over here, add that color to it. And here we go. Now I'm going to take a look on this side. Leave enough gap. But don't kill the light color on the edge, because that is the very beautiful feeling of the reflection. Now I'm gonna change it to the Windsor blue red shade. Here you go. Another color, a little bit more red shade over here. Here you go. I also connect that this color coming up. Look at that, right here. Very beautiful. Now here you go. Connect that a little bit more. That's good. Alright. Okay, now connect back over here. Now I can add a little bit more brighter. A little bit brighter. The winter blue red shade color. Here we go. I'm gonna have that a little bit more here. Yeah. Here we go. And then use a little lighter of this color and make it up over here too. And also in the back, we're gonna see a little bit of the brownish color. Also give a little suggestions of little bit details. See that? That means a lot to the painting. Okay, that's good. That's good, like that. Okay, that looks very good on the back. Now I'll come back to the backlight over here. I'm gonna take this color, put it in the middle over here. And even though both sides have a little bit blue or the other side have a little bit more yellow, but this color should coming back over here in the middle, coming down all the way to the bottom here. That looks good. Now I'm gonna add this color also in the middle and also in the bottom over here, a little bit darker too. Have a little shadow showing that the little tone of the face. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna keep it like that, and I'm gonna put a little bit dark red color. I'm gonna take this, have a little bit of the blue color, make it feel a little bit darker. Now here you go. Now take a look at the mouth over here. Take a look like that. Here we go, like that. That's good. I think it's a little bit too dark. I'm gonna clean the brush. Now I'm gonna have a little bit more just red color. Okay, now connect that color together. You see how much details this brush can bring to the painting. That's good. Can be very, very small details. Okay. That's right. I'll come back to add some dark color to finish the head. Okay. Now I'm going to take a look at the reflection of the neck. I'm going to make a little brown color. I'm going to take this yellow and the red color that would look like some orange color, but we're going to have a little blue color so that make it a little bit more of the color that we want. Okay, here we go. Like that. Here we go. Like that. That's good. Here we go. A little bit softer. That is connect to the blue color at the bottom. That's good. And we're also going to try to keep the edge and look a little bit lighter, like that. Okay, that's good. Here we go. Gonna look a little bit. Analyze it. You don't have to paint exactly what it looked like, but you pick the inspiration and then over here, and then keep it and make the interesting part as a part of the painting. Okay, get a little bit more yellow color. Here you go, a little red again, and have a little bit windsor blue green shade. a little bit more red over here. That's good. Like that. Here we go. Now I'm gonna have color. And now I start having a little red for the mouth. Okay. A little bit blue color. Here we go. That is a little bit too dark, so make it a little bit lighter. Here we go. Now that's good. And a little line like this. So it's feeling a little bit, okay, a little bit connection. That's good, like that. That's good. And the front over here, I'm gonna get a little bit darker red color. Here we go, like from here. Right, that's good. Like that. And a couple line like that. That's good. There's the suggestions of the reflection. All right, now since this is done, I'm gonna have a little bit open this brush like a small flat brush, and I'm gonna remove a little color over here. See that? This brush can work as a round brush and a small flat brush. That's good. That's very nice. Now I'm gonna shrink down a little bit. Take a little bit warm gray color. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller, this light shade. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'm gonna take a look at the back over here. Yeah, let's see. There's a little bit the red shade blue color first. Okay, now I'm gonna have a little bit of the brown color, connect that into here. Not too dark, a little bit lighter. Always think about how dark the color would be. After you know what color, you need to pay attention to the contrast. I'm gonna have a little bit brighter orange color, so just between the yellow and the red color. And I'm gonna have this a little bit here, right under here. Here we go, a little bit orange color. Okay, that would make it look very beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna softly blend this color out. That's good. Alright, that's good. Now I'm gonna have some a little bit dark color. I'm gonna mix a little bit dark color between the red and the blue color. And here you go. There's a very dark. That's good, like that. And over here, have a little clear with the lake. We're gonna do that a little bit later. Now take a look at over here. Have a little bit dark line. Gonna just tap on it and drag it. Tap on it, drag it, and still give a little light shape on the top. Okay, like this. Now I'm gonna keep it, drag it over, keep coming all the way over here. And I'm gonna, doesn't need to be so dark. I'm gonna have a little red color, like that, a little bit lighter. Now here we go. Now coming up a little bit, right here. Now forward and lift a little bit. Okay, forward a little bit. Now here we go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit feeling of the wave in front of the bird. Okay, like that. That's nice. Now also in the bottom over here, see a little bit reflection feeling, like that. There we go. Okay, now the bird is showing so beautifully. Now I'm gonna have a little bit gray color, a little bit warmer, like that. I'm gonna have this showing. There's a little toning, like this. Here we go. Now showing this the bottom of the bird. Here we go. Now that's good. I'm gonna use a little bit soft. Connect that over like that to the bottom. That's great. Now we're gonna come back to fix the shadow if we need to a little bit later. Now I'm going to add a little bit more the blue color over here. Make that a little bit darker. A little bit darker, like that. That's good. And also, so give some suggestions of the feather. There we go. That's good. And now I'm going to continue add the very deep color. Here you go. Now over here. Here you go, like that. That's good. And then over also a little bit brownish color. Got a little yellow and the red. And over here, a little bit more blue. Here you go. A little bit over here. Here you go. Like that. Here you go. That's good. Right. I have a lot of reflection of the purple brown color over here too. And here you go. Reflect the color of the bird, the tail. Okay, like that. That's good. Now I'm going to come back to the face of the bird. Now I'm going to have a very dark color mix the blue and the red color again. These two colors together, we just make it look very, very dark. Now I'm gonna, here you go. Here we go, right here. Take a look. Start over here. Here you go, like that. Coming forward. Okay, and the front over here, come out a little bit. You can see that. It's very easy to do. That's good. Now take a look over here, a little turning. Connect to lower over here. Now you can see. And have a little nose over here. Now I take a look at the bottom over here. Here you go, a little bit line. And here you go, and the mouth over here. A little bit turning down like that. That's good. Okay. And take a look at that over here. Need to have a little bit sharper color. Like that. And take a look at the top over here, coming up a little bit. Okay, that looks very nice. Now I'm going to have a little bit blue color. I'm going to have the blue color. Now I'm going to soften that. Use the blue color, soften that. From here, coming down. Here you go, like this. Make this color a little bit subtle, a little bit nice and subtle. Okay, coming down all the way here. Okay, this looks really good. And now I'm gonna come back. This is already getting dry. I'm gonna come back with a little bit darker color. I have a little blue color to it, and that's good. Now I'm gonna come over here to make that come up a little bit. Okay, a little bit soft. That's good. Like that, coming over here. Here we go. Now I'm gonna move this color up over here. Make a little bit transition as the shadow side. That's good. Like that. And also for the bottom, I'm gonna have a little bit green, red shade blue color, and also over here too. Okay, like that. That's good. A little bit brown color. Here you go. Now you can see by using these two brushes together, you can create lots of variety of big shape, smaller shape. It's very easy to control. Okay, that's good. I think the boat looks very good and bright and clear and very nice. All right, now I'm gonna start using a little lifting with the flat brush. I'm gonna have this look like feeling of glowing. It's already look like that already, so it's very nice. You may not be able to do the lifting easily with other brushes, but this brush is really, there's a big purpose by using this brush. I'm gonna make it a little bit softer. And now I think this painting is finished.